Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. We're back to you with another UTK esports stream. Tonight is the grand finals matchup in NECC between William and Mary, the 1 seed, sitting at 10-0 as the home team, and your 2 seed UTK Orange sitting at 9-2 as the away team. This is a best of 7 matchup between these two teams, and I was in VC with UTK Orange. A lot of planning is going into this. They want this win tonight. So let's go ahead and cheer them on in chat, and I'm sure no matter what happens, it will be greatly appreciated. Without further ado, let's get into tonight's starters. For UTK Orange, same as last time, we've got Nenon, Grizzly on the tank, we've got Duxta absolutely slaughtering on the Cassidy, Chopper 2474, and we've got Techie Mauga 1. For William and Mary, we have Naisu, XZD, Milk, Creeper 1561, and Mascot. We are in the middle of deliberation for first map and bans, so sit tight, relax, and we'll get this first game underway here shortly. All right, everybody, we're in here. Pretty much the exact same start as last night, actually. We're going to Lijiang Control Center to start here. Did forget to put in the bans at the beginning here, so gonna do it right now. UTK did elect to ban out the Sigma, and it was William and Mary banning out the Reaper. All right, we got that settled. Let's have a look at these comps that we're seeing here. We do have Grizzly on the tank going against XZD. We've got Duxta and Techie Mauga 1 lining up the DPS versus Naisu and Creeper. And then we've got Nenon and Chopper versus Mascot and Milk, the 2 M's. Duxta on the Emre, Techie Mauga on the Pharah. We've got Grizzly showing Orisa, Nenon and Chopper on the Kirilu backline. Naisu going on to the Mei. Sim shown initially by Creeper. We don't know if he's going to stay on it at the start. He is not. He's going on to the Emre, and we've got Kirilu backline for Mascot and Milk as well. Early fighting for White Room. Naisu falls a little bit low. Gonna get healed up. Grizzly rotating onto point. Gonna force William and Mary to move. XCD challenging the point. Naisu very low in the back. No kill confirmed there. Teki Malga tossing rockets down range. Going up high, looking for shots on XCD, and he has a perfect position up here. And now William and Mary is going full force. XCD, however, is the first to fall. Nenon getting the diff on Milk. Creeper finds his one, but Grizzly and Ducks are there. Mascot next, and UTK takes the first fight off a team kill. Grizzly and Teki Malga both doing really good work initially, getting a lot of ult charge. Same can be said for Mascot and Creeper. Naisu right behind him. Grizzly already at 94. This is going to be a really good lead for him to have. Nenon falls a little low. This Emre putting a lot of damage on him. Grizzly possibly looking for a Terra Surge. Grizzly pops the Terra Surge. He's waiting for this May. Doesn't get it, unfortunately. Naisu does fall, and it's Teki Malga one above, popping the barrage. A lot of damage, no kill confirms. Creeper checks him, and he falls very low. Grizzly, really good spear. Creeper down. Next is Mascot. Nenon there with the cleanup. UTK, really good work here, playing against the 1 seed to start. Over almost 60% of the point for them. Grizzly almost getting a kill there. Really good spear combo, and he's already 2/3 of the way to another Terra Surge. Ult by Creeper. And he is chasing down Ducksta. Really good kite by UTK. No kills found off of that Emre ult. Teki Malga challenging Creeper. Ducksta falls very low. Really good beat by Nenon. 2 down for William and Mary. Milk falls very low. Creeper finds 2. Grizzly is there. Milk very low, and Grizzly cleans him up. William and Mary did get the flip. Chopper is there with Grizzly, and William and Mary is sitting right there. Grizzly might look for a Terra Surge. No Suzu for Mascot. Grizzly trying to live is going to fall low. Incredible care by his supports, and Ducksta finds 2. Creeper very low, falls back. Mascot is out, and UTK is at 92%. Counter rush by Chopper against Mascot. Milk walks out too. 98%, 99. William and Mary is on. Teki Malga trying to get this kill on Milk, and he does. Grizzly there as well. Mascot falls very low. Grizzly doesn't have the kill. Now he does. And now it's him versus Naisu. Looking for target confirmation. Grizzly finds 1. XCD steps off the point. UTK is up 1-0 in this first game. William and Mary getting like 1, maybe 2 fight wins there. UTK playing really well, playing the kite game amazingly.
Ready for battle.
Moving on to Night Market now. Bit of change of pace. Teki Malga 1 sticking onto the Pharah. Definitely a good map for him to have that pick. No changes on the roster. XCD might be keeping on the Malga after that last little stint on Control Center. Really good concussive blast there by Teki Malga. He falls very low there. Really close. Cleaned up by Creeper. Teki Malga first to fall. XCD next. And now William and Mary is going to 5-man onto Grizzly. Wrapping around Coast. Ninon falls very low. He might be fishing for a potential boop. William and Mary doesn't want to get too greedy here. Chopper is caught out. He has this TP. If he needs it, doesn't look like he will. Teki Malga very low in the sky. No Suzu for William and Mary. Duxta, kill on Naisu. Teki Malga almost getting an environmental. Ninon with one, Duxta with one, and now this is cleaning house. Another team kill for UTK. Teki Malga 1 setting up high.
Heavy armor, heavy firepower.
Naisu on the Mei is going to be close to ultimate. Along with Mascot, and Grizzly runs down XCD. Milk gets a trade, but Grizzly is still there. This guy is oppressive. Creeper with a kill. Teki Malga 1 and Chopper respawning together. UTK still has good numbers right now. XCD trying to push up. Grizzly has to fall back. Looks for an Orisa ult. He does get a kill. Naisu just mistiming it. Duxta with the Emre ult. It was 3 used for UTK. 1 on the side of William and Mary being Mascot. Now they're going to have to play into 2 DPS ults with only the beat of Ninon to support. And there is Creeper. He is looking for Ninon, who hides. Ninon, really good dodge work. Duxta fell to Milk, and now the Maywall comes out. Grizzly falls very low. Teki Malga caught out, whipped to the ground by the Ramatra. Ninon trying to contest, 90% for UTK. Good lead still, but plenty of game to go. Still, really only have Ninon's beat to play with. William and Mary has the economy. May freeze forced. Creeper versus Duxta, and Creeper gets the kill. UTK playing down 1. Suzu forced by Chopper. Creeper finds Teki Malga 1, and now UTK is DPS-less, and William and Mary is running full throttle. %70 for William and Mary. 4 ults to go. Ninon and Chopper with theirs. Grizzly and Dux getting close. Creeper along with them. These ults are going to come down to the wire, and in who gets more value. Maywall comes out. Chopper rushes, matched by Mascot. Grizzly gets the Terra Surge, and he is going to pop it into this May freeze. Nothing found. Ninon's beat goes through. Duxta not able to get it, and William and Mary takes this second point. We're 1-1.
Score 1-1.
The economy, after that one fight, just falling too low for UTK. Moving on to Gardens for our final map. Winner of this will get a 1-0 lead in this best of 7 series. A lot of game will be had tonight. 2 extremely good teams.
5, 4, 3.
We could very well see this go down to a game 7.
Capture
TP out by William and Mary. XCD working as UTK rolls into White Room. Wall onto Grizzly, and he's going to take a lot of damage. A lot of cooldowns forced. Grizzly at 21% ult charge. Duxta right behind him. Grizzly, once again, these Mei walls by NECC are proving very dangerous. UTK backing out William and Mary. Has the point. NECC with a shot onto Teki Malga puts them down 1. Now make it 2. Grizzly walled and is now having to back out. Grizzly just farming up ult charge on this Orisa. Teki Malga trying to push shots down range, just taking so much damage. Now working behind them. Do they know he's here? It seems they do now. And now he's directly above them, causing chaos. Not anymore. Duxta gets caught out by the Mei freeze along with Chopper. And William and Mary is up to 50% of the point control. Ultimate's coming online now. 2 use that fight for William and Mary. None for UTK. Same spot for Teki Malga 1. Duxta on the Emre. Creeper! Shot out of the air! Duxta down. Creeper with another. Chopper and Ninon, 2 support ults. UTK trying to fight, but it's just too much. XCD with the annihilation. And now it's William and Mary pressing up, not giving UTK any space to breathe. Ult by Teki Malga in desperation. Grizzly trying to get a touch. He is not going to get it, though. And UTK, after winning that first round, William and Mary storms back and takes themselves up in the series 1-0.
Play of the game.
Play of the game is going to go to XCD at the end here, picking up the kill on Duxta at the end. We're going to go back on intermission here as UTK is going to decide where we're going for game 2, and we'll go through another set of bans. Don't go anywhere. Should be over relatively quick. All right, everyone. Thanks for waiting through that short pause. We're in for game 2 now, as William and Mary won last map on Lijiang. UTK electing to take him now to Suravasa. Map UTK is definitely comfortable on. Not the start that they're looking for, but signs of life are definitely being shown. And it appears we have a NA host moment on our hands, as Reaper was not disabled from the bans from last game. All right, restarting. Thank you, everybody, for waiting through that quick pause. We're back to you for game 2 on Suravasa. The right bans are in now. UTK looking to try and even the score after William and Mary put themselves up 1. Still a lot of game to be had, though. William and Mary is going to have to win 3 more in order to call themselves the Division 2 East champions. Grizzly now going on to the Ramatra. Duxta on the Emre. Teki Malga 1 showing Sim at the beginning here. Still Kirilu backline on both sides. Naisu showing Onron. First potential time we've seen that. Now showing Sim, probably just for TP. Creeper still on the Emre, matching Duxta.
Initial flashpoint.
And it's Naisu going on to the Tracer there. And we're actually going to get on the XCD cam. Grizzly hard walking up here, and he is going to get forced a little low. UTK getting on the point control early, though. XCD going high. Teki Malga on the Sim, on point. Playing into this D.Va could be really good for their matchup. Duxta, 40% ult charge, getting harassed by this Tracer in the back. Naisu falls to half. XCD a little low up top. Suzu is forced. Grizzly trying to walk up here. Creeper also very low. Forced to use the pistol. Teki Malga just still playing the range game, and he's going to fall very low, and he's caught away from his teleporter. Duxta challenging Naisu on point. Naisu cleans him up. Grizzly trying to work here, very low. Does force himself into the ram form, barely lives. UTK trying to stall out there, 73% gained for him. Pretty good work. Chopper getting harassed a little bit. And Creeper kills Teki Malga. Very late pick, not good for UTK. Now UTK playing down 1. Grizzly really getting aggressive. He is still in there playing into this Mei rush. Excuse me, not Mei rush, Kitsune rush. And now UTK is down 1, and William and Mary is starting to run away with it. 4 ultimates built for UTK, and it's 3 for William and Mary. Ultimates by both Emres. Duxta falls very low, does pop his own ultimate. Creeper getting hit out of the sky. Duxta gets the direct. But UTK has to try and touch. Ninon goes fast, and he is booped. They do have the overtime. Grizzly, triple kill for him. XCD running away. Teki Malga 1 trying to get onto XCD here. XCD still running. Now UTK needs to get back to point. XCD still in their backline. UTK is going up with a tank. Now XCD is back. Ducksta playing the wall. Grizzly with one. Excellent sim wall by Techie Mauga. Playing huge advantage against William and Mary. Diva Bomb is not going to find a kill. Remake and UTK gets first point. Grizzly with one. Almost two. Ducksta takes that one. And now Diva demeched. Chopper with the kill. And now UTK moves on to Temple to set up for their defense and get this point first.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Creeper, first kill on this point. UTK putting themselves down one. And now it's a fight on point. Naisu. Pulse Bomb hits Ninon. And now UTK is going to get run through. Creeper with two. It's Ninon and then Grizzly and Chopper with Ducksta, all getting close to the ultimates. Gonna probably get them around the same time. Ducksta, good aim. Kill on the Mascot, and now Creeper is putting these shots down range. Huge shots by Creeper! Grizzly gets the kill though. Ninon beats, and now UTK running onto William and Mary. XCD falls low. Grizzly takes him down. Naisu down by Chopper. UTK gets the point back. 50% only gained for William and Mary. Good retake by UTK. Ducksta sitting on the Emray ult. Did not use it in that last engage with Creeper. He hears this Tracer to his right. And now Ducksta is going to pop his own Emray ult. And William and Mary forced to go back. A lot of damage onto Creeper. And he is down. Ducksta with the kill. UTK now has lead on this point. Grizzly, Chopper, Techie Mauga with the ults. And it's XCD, Mascot getting close to theirs, if not already. And it's Naisu and Milk close as well. Grizzly probably looking for the Annihilation here. Pops the Annihilation. He takes a lot of damage. Sim wall is tossed by Techie Mauga on point. Not the direction that they might have been looking for. Huge wall though by Techie Mauga, and Grizzly quintuple kill for him. Team kill UTK, 2-0 lead on Flashpoint. Oh, very dangerous moment there on that Pulse Bomb. Could have possibly gotten 3, but it's a good cleanse by Chopper. Techie Mauga setting up the turrets on the side. Ninon almost going with him. Fighting on stairs. XCD and Grizzly both forcing ram forms. Milk first kill of this point. Techie Mauga has the microwave beam, and he needs to try and stay safe here. Getting run on by XCD. He does get the trade, but Naisu gets his one. Now it's William and Mary W-keying hard.
Watch it. We're outnumbered.
Ducksta living to tell the tale. And now UTK gonna come back relatively quick.
Deploying explosive.
Ducksta close to another Emray ult. Creeper already there. Naisu already almost had another Pulse Bomb. And it's Creeper blinking first. Lot of damage on Chopper. TP out. Chopper is going to fall, but it's actually Ninon getting hit by the Emre ult. Duckstuff finds his one. Grizzly very low, not able to get the TP out. Techie Malga and Duckstuff living to fight another day. They do have another fight that they can try and go with. But Ninon is going to have to go fast here with this point touch. He has the enhanced boop. Already falls a little low. It's going to need to be a good touch. Big boop by Ninon. Beat through is going to hit them all. Duckstuff with the Emre ult didn't find a kill. Milk falls low. Duckstuff living barely is going to get pressured out by this Tracer. Many angles taken. Techie Malga close to a symbol. Tosses it. It's not in the best position they could ask for. And William and Mary, despite it, is going to get this point. It's 2-1 UTK.
I am not beaten yet.
UTK just needs 1 point to even out this series.
Hello.
Grizzly and company going to the high ground. William and Mary's going to meet him there. Wrapping around coast now. Grizzly could be looking for the Annihilation engage. He goes up top. Really good slow field. He's waiting for this ram wall to go down. And Grizzly, popping his own ultimate, is looking for the Annihilation. Ajax! Ajax by Milk! XCD is also going to fall to the Annihilation. And it's a team kill for UTK.
Aligning sentry positions.
Techie Malga won. Of all things I could say, he is getting techie with the turret placements. Ult by Creeper, going up high. No TP. Chopper falls very low. Duckstuff, good aim on Creeper. Duckstuff raining on this high ground. Nothing on the pulse bomb by Naisu, and now he is going to fall low, trying to run away. William and Mary is back though. Ninon gets the kill. Grizzly running on this Lucio. Milk falls very low, cleaned up by Chopper. Duckstuff with the Emre ult. UTK playing for it all. Ninon with 2, Duckstuff with 1, make it potentially one more. Point flip by Creeper is not what UTK wants. They need to try and get this back as fast as possible. William and Mary cannot afford to have another fight. Milk goes in, no touch by him. UTK trying to clean this up. XCD stalling on the wrecking ball. Ninon falls low, checking Naisu on the Tracer. Grizzly gets the kill, and now UTK cleans up 1, and now it's just Milk. And on this kill, UTK is going to clean it up, going up 1-1, tying the series. Really good game there between these two teams on Surabasa. Creeper with the play of the game. We're going to go back on intermission here as William and Mary now gets to decide what map we're going to go to, along with another set of bans. Don't go anywhere. This series is just getting started. Thanks for waiting through that quick pause, everybody. Shouldn't have been too long. We're on to game 3 here. Sorry, got a little bit distracted. Game 3 here on Runasapi. Picked by William and Mary. Jeez, really lost my train of thought. UTK getting that win on Surabasa Game 2, putting themselves even on the series. Now looking to try and get a lead against this 1 seed, undefeated. Kiriko ban is going to prove a little troublesome on both sides. We are seeing some slightly different comps here, and this is something that we saw William and Mary run, and what UTK was most afraid of, this Sig Mei comp. It's XCD on the Sig, Naisu on the Mei, who we saw put in a lot of work on Game 1 Lijiang, which saw William and Mary won 2-1. XCD taking a lot of damage trying to walk up here. Maywall is not going to find anything, and now UTK is going to put pedal to the metal. Stalled out. Both Immorts are forced. Tekimalga playing the angle, checking Naisu on the Mei. UTK getting a tiny bit of lead here. It's going to be whoever gets ult first, and right now, it is looking like Mascot. Ninon gets the diff on Milk. And now, Tekimalga 1 falls next. Mascot is down. Duxta has the ultimate. No need to use, though. UTK is now getting their push.
More upgrades.
Chopper and Mascot about to both have windows. Duxta has the Emray ult, doing quite a bit more than Creeper that engaged. Naisu 70% to the Mei freeze. XCD close to the Flux. Milk not at all close. Duxta goes high. Really needs to watch out for Mascot here, and Duxta gets 1. Duxta, huge hit. Does fall for it, and now Tekimalga 1 is gonna walk up here trying to get this kill. Grizzly is there, and he is going to finish up these kills. UTK gets first checkpoint. 8 minutes to go. Amazing speed and progress by Orange. Grizzly, Ninon, and Chopper close to the ultimates. Tekimalga 1 inching his way there. It's almost 4 ultimates ready to go, however, for William and Mary. Ult by Creeper. Holy! Creeper does find Chopper, but it's traded out. Tekimalga 1 getting close to the Blossom. Milk falls low. Milk is down, and Tekimalga 1 does have the Blossom, is going to fall. Keep it to himself. And now we've got XCD and Mascot and company pushing this bot. UTK getting their checkpoint, getting a good push there. 7 minutes to go in this game, still really early. Ninon dies to Naisu. Tekimalga trying to get back here. Does have the Blossom to play for, but he needs to watch out for all these abilities of the Sigma. Electing just to W key and reset with UTK. William and Mary now starting their push. All they have to do is play, all they have to play with is the beat of Milk. Mascot close to the window. Tekimalga 1 going for the Blossom, isn't going to find anything. Grizzly with the Annihilation. It's a lot of damage on Grizzly. Ducksta with the ultimate. Mascot falls low. Big hits by Ducksta. Huge hit and ultimate by Ducksta. Techie Mauga 1 not able to find anything with the Blossom, unfortunately, but UTK was there to help pick up the kills. I believe that was 4 ultimates expended for UTK, and it might have just been 3 there by William and Mary. UTK has their checkpoint back. Huge May kill by Grizzly. Really big slow field by him. Milk is going to see the country. XCD with the flux kill on Chopper. Now Grizzly trying to run on XCD as he knows he's caught out. Ducksta finds the kill though. UTK extends their lead. 5 minutes to go. We're halfway through game 3. William and Mary walking up here. They want to contest this point. UTK is back. Techie Mauga 1 above them. Oh, that would have been an amazing opportunity for a Blossom had he had it. Ult by Creeper. It's XCD picking up a lot of kills of his own. Techie Mauga 1 with the kill. Is doing a fake TP on point. Doesn't have the Blossom for the potential hero play. And it's a team kill for William and Mary. Now pushing this bot back, but UTK is going to fight them at the start here. Techie Mauga with the ultimate. Ducksta close to another. Techie Mauga 1 needs a big Blossom here. This is exactly what we want to see. He is looking for the flank. He's going on the side. He TP's behind, and it's a huge Blossom! Does force the Immort and the beat. No kills for Techie Mauga, but forcing an ult and an invaluable resource like Immort is going to do a lot. Ducksta trying to get Creeper. Oh, just misses that last burst. Doesn't get the kill. Techie Mauga looking for a kill. Milk falls low. He gets the kill. Techie Mauga 1 looking for another kill. Fake TP, his specialty, now playing yet again, and he is already 50% to another Blossom. Grizzly and Ducksta up here. Techie Mauga stalling out Card a little bit, but William and Mary is back now. Ducksta probably looking for this Emre ult. Does fall a little bit low. Beat by Ninon. Ducksta still playing this angle. Grizzly with the annihilation. Chopper falls trying to save Grizzly. XCD falls low. Ducksta, possibly ill-advised Emre ult that late into the fight. 3 ultimates expended for UTK, and now William and Mary is going to continue their push and get their checkpoint. 2 ultimates used for them, 3 for UTK. Chopper with the window. Techie Mauga 3/4 of the way to the Blossom. Creeper does have the ultimate. UTK needs to be very careful of this. Chopper with the window goes up high. Grizzly testing point. Abandons the window, and now Creeper goes up with the ultimate. Techie Mauga 1 and Ducksta doing the work on the DPS. Ducksta with 2, Techie Mauga with 2. And William and Mary having to run and lick their wounds as UTK gets the bot back. Oh, Techie Mauga 1 has an amazing spot behind them. Oh, but he is scouted. He needs to try and get back to his team. Huge Blossom by Techie Mauga 1. They were not expecting that. And now Grizzly and Techie Mauga run through. Ducksta with his own kill. Techie Mauga, some trickery on the Reaper. UTK, a minute 20 remaining. Builds this lead. Everything that they could hope for here is inching closer and closer. Maywall onto Grizzly. Finds some success. No freeze. And it's Naisu using the ultimate. Teki Malga is blown up. Ninon very low. Does fall next along with Chopper. And now it's just Grizzly trying to get some ult charge here. See if he can't get a kill. He does get one. 3, almost 4 ultimates for William and Mary. And it's almost 4 ultimates for UTK as well. Final 30 seconds of Runasapi Game 3. This has been an incredible series, and we're only 3 games in. Naisu on point. Teki Malga 1 playing the same angle he did at the start. XCD taking a lot of damage. Duxta goes up. 2 support ults forced by Duxta. Ninon and Chopper with the ultimates of their own. Teki Malga trying to get this kill on Creeper. He's not going to get it, but he is close to the ultimate along with Grizzly. It was a lot of resources used there by both sides. Ninon and Chopper both investing. After that, might have been a little bit jumping the gun. Is absolutely still winnable, though. All they have to play for is the ult of Creeper, and he goes up now. Duxta falls very low. He needs to not get picked off here. Ult by Teki Malga! Teki Malga doing it! He's going to get a kill on Mascot, and UTK runs away with it, and they are up in this series. It is 2-1. Play of the game once again to XZD. This was a kill on a Chopper, a kill on a Ninon, and then we saw a kill onto Duxta here at the end. Didn't see it in the replay though, so it obviously didn't happen. We're gonna go back on intermission here. UTK is up 2-1 in this best of 7 on an unbeaten William and Mary. Don't go anywhere. William and Mary going to get another map pick, and we're gonna go through more bans. We'll be back shortly. Don't go anywhere.
That was him, right?
Just up him. Look, just up him.
Just flip bot. No, live. I can't see you. Lampic.
Back alone.
All right, everyone. We're back, and we are here on Game 4, looking at Midtown, which I honestly don't know if I've shown on stream at all this semester. With all the Overwatch games I've played, because nobody plays this freaking map. William and Mary down 1 in the series. UTK looking to make it 3-1 and put this series point on the board and crown themselves as the East champions. William and Mary showing same comp. Naisu instead now on the Bastion. Teki Malga starting Reaper. Duxta on the Emre. Grizzly Ram, and it's Kirilu backline. Bread and butter for both teams.
Greetings. Hello. Greetings. Hello. Greetings.
5, 4,
We are seeing Creeper on the Hanzo. Now Naisu on the Mei.
defend objective A.
Quite a bit of swapping around. Creeper and William and Mary electing to just go to their regular comp. Milk falling a little bit low there. XCD trying to break up these sim turrets. Duckstuff falls low. Grizzly falls low as well. Ram form is forced, and it's XZD. Too much damage. Grizzly very low. 1 second off the shield. He falls next, and now UTK is going to have to wait for Grizzly to get back. William and Mary's going to go fast. Teki Malga falling back. William and Mary going to point. It's 3 going up. Duxta challenging Mascot. Duxta is the first to fall this fight. Teki Malga, good kill onto Milk, but XCD has the trade. Teki Malga getting the sim microwave. He is finding a lot of damage. He's very close to this symbol, and as soon as he gets it, he's going to toss it. Rush out by Chopper. Grizzly is there. He's close to an annihilation. A lot of damage for Grizzly, and he might look for it here soon, honestly. Sim turrets doing work. Teki Malga playing this perfectly on Midtown. And now it's Grizzly and him running this down. Excellent turn there. Creeper once again falling to the turrets. There are just too many beams.
Teleporter materialized.
Good team play there. Duxta coming back now. Duxta back fast. Oh, Teki Malga gets caught out. And now it's an Emre ult by Creeper. Pretty big hit there. And now it's Grizzly with the annihilation. Ducksta with the Emre ult of his own, and oh my goodness, it's an information overload, and I think we saw a beat, an annihilation, and an Emre ult there by William and Mary, and we saw an annihilation beat and Emre ult by UTK, and it's a quad kill for Ducksta as UTK runs through William and Mary. 60 seconds on the clock. Techie Malga and Chopper close to ultimates, while it's Mascot and Naisu close to theirs. Who will build and use first? The answer is probably William and Mary. Techie Malga getting really good charge off those sim turrets. A lot of damage by Ducksta on the nades. Techie Malga has to try and get this sim wall at all costs. Chopper, 1 HP, has the rush available, and he gets it out. Techie Malga walking out. He has the sim wall available. Techie Malga, sim wall on point. William and Mary is fighting to get this. Techie Malga trying to fight. Ducksta, 75% to the ult. He'd be next up if he can somehow get it. It's Grizzly trying to live on point and get some kind of kill. Oh, but he steps off. And William and Mary going to get this point unlocked and begin their push. Incredible hold there by UTK, though. Definitely nothing to be ashamed of. Ult by Ducksta going up high. Lot of damage. Big hit on the back line. Mascot falls low. Ducksta with a grenade toss in the back, and he finds it. XCD falls last. And now Milk is out of there. Back into the spawn room. Gonna taxi his team. Quick look at the scoreboard here. 12 kills for Grizzly and Ducks. Next up is Techie Malga. The highest for William and Mary is XZD. Ooh, dangerous freeze there. Ooh, I think I just had a huge ping spike. Oh dear. And we might have just crashed. The players are just as confused as I was. It would appear that the server was overloaded. We're going to take a quick intermission here as we figure out what the next course of action is. Okay, everybody. The course of action that is being taken, both sides have agreed to a map restart. William and Mary still on their offense. It is just going to be a complete reset. Total disregard of how the last map went. Which is unfortunate for UTK because they had a really, really good hold. We're on a brighter map at least. It is now daytime in Midtown. Same comp by both sides. So we're going to see UTK set up on their defense once again. And this is just deja vu of a matchup.
Oh, you see this?
5, 4, 3.
Just a quick shout out to all of you watching on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really, really appreciate the viewership, especially me. I am your caster, as always, Sir Waffles. Would like to call myself the voice of UTK, but that might be a little bit of a stretch. William and Mary playing this waiting game, waiting to walk out, and here they go. Grizzly eats the May wall. He is going to be forced very low. Teki Mauga, sim turrets, doing it all again, and now William and Mary is going to get a full reset here. Absolutely steamrolled. Teki Mauga already at 50% ult charge.
Distributing turrets.
Oh, and this is a techie turret spot by Teki Mauga 1. Ducksta, takes a lot of damage. Needs to be careful. Grizzly eats a wall, is going to get out of it relatively unscathed. And now it's a fight between these two Rams. Naisu gets the kill on Teki Mauga. Ducksta gets the trade, and now he's going to walk on XZD. Did I say Ducksta? I meant Grizzly. UTK, once again, holding back William and Mary, who I think is a little bit flustered now, just trying to throw everything at the wall and seeing what sticks. Ugh. Once again, another defensive setup for UTK. Grizzly, Ducksta, and Chopper, along with Teki Mauga 1, getting close to the ultimates. A bad May wall by Naisu. Naisu goes up high. Teki Mauga TP's out, and it's Naisu with a headshot. Ducksta and Ninon with kills, and now it's focus fire by UTK. Creeper with 1. It's not over yet. Annihilation by Grizzly to try and clean up this fight. Creeper next. 1 ultimate expended by both sides there. A very good trade for UTK. A minute 30 to go. Oh, by Ducksta is going to force William and Mary back. Oh, the speed is very real for this Emre ult. And yeah, Ducksta just pushing back William and Mary. And now Teki Mauga 1 trying to reset up back up here. He does have the sim wall available, and he's going to toss it. William and Mary full kites, but UTK is going to run at them full speed. Milk gets caught out. UTK is bloodthirsty for this kill. Ninon getting the diff. 30 seconds to go. We are in the same boat, if not better for UTK, because William and Mary has not even touched the point. However, 1 ultimate for Ninon. Creeper pops his first. Ducksta shuts him down. Ninon now working to try and finish up a kill. Grizzly is there. Mayfreeze comes out. Teki Mauga is hit. XCD on point, pops the Annihilation. Grizzly's right there. He's going to get it as well. Ult by Grizzly. It's a lot of damage. He needs to be careful. He does fall. It's Teki Mauga 1 on there. Ducksta with a kill. Milk falls very low. Ducksta, it's him. It's him. Ducksta gets 3 kills. And William and Mary doesn't even get a point. Unlike last time, they got the cart fully out of there and got it down onto the corner before the game crashed. And now it's even better for UTK. All they need to do is get a third of this point. As we see rosters revealed, it looks like we're seeing the same thing for UTK. We've got Grizzly on Ram. It's Ducksta and Teki Mauga 1 on the Emre and Sim. Ninon and Chopper making up the Kiri-Lu backline. And for William and Mary, XCD matching. It's Creeper fighting Ducksta. Naisu, the only swap for them onto Farah. And it's Mascot and Milk also on the Kiri-Lu. Scoreboard is overwhelmingly orange. Grizzly and Ducksta leading on the kills.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers
4 minutes to go in game 4. UTK up 2-1 in the series, looking to make it 3. It's a huge walkout. Sim TP by Teki Mauga 1. UTK now in a really good position. Naisu is down. Ducksta cannot be stopped. UTK is on point already. Ninon run down. Teki Mauga 1 next. Naisu going fast on the soldier. XCD is down. Ducksta is absolutely raining on this high ground. All hail Ducksta. 20 bomb on the Emre in what was one of the shortest Midtown games I think I've ever seen. Chopper play of the game. Assists and kills, and we think he might clean up Naisu here. Last second headshot. I have to be a good prod and update the score. UTK is up 3-1 in this series. It is now series point UTK Orange. The 2 seed, William and Mary, needs to perform 3 wins in a row in order to get the win. We're moving on to game 5. William and Mary gets the map pick, and we go through bans once again. Don't go anywhere. UTK is on the brink. Welcome back, everybody. We're here for Game 5. Never mind. I can't catch a break. Okay. Now we're here. That didn't happen. Alright, welcome back, everybody. NA host moment again by William and Mary. All love. We have been taken to Havana for what could be the last game of tonight. UTK starting off on the defense. William and Mary on the offense. Ninon on the Zenyatta. Ilari banned by UTK is going to be a little bit more interesting. Mascot matching it. Milk on the Mizuki at the start. I'm not going to call too much on William and Mary since a lot of things can change in offense comps. But we do have Duxta on the Emre, Techie Malga on the Sim, Grizzly still on Ram, Ninon on the Zenyatta, and we've got Chopper picking up the Baptiste. XZD on the Sigma. This is a heavy poke comp for William and Mary. SimTP, Grizzly is a little forward on point. Ninon somehow gets a first pick, and now Grizzly has an out. I don't think I've ever seen this strategy before. Ninon is doing it all, though. He has gotten 2 kills out of the gate. Duxta taking some damage. Grizzly still on the point. They are close holding here and not even giving an inch. Ninon, he's the only one getting all the final blows, and Naisu finally puts an end to his antics. XCD picks up Grizzly, and now William and Mary is going to get their push. Naisu with 2 quick kills. Duxta is going to run away, fight another day. I can't say I've seen a strat like that before. But, you know, if it works, it works. UTK fighting on this corner. William and Mary slowly inching up the cart. They have just now turned the first corner with Mascot and Milk. Grizzly fighting on point. It does have the ram form forced. It is half HP, desperately needs some care, and he is going to get it. Techie Malga 1 being a nuisance on this high ground. Grizzly running it down, and he is going to get these kills. Duxta, Ninon, and Grizzly putting an end to William and Mary. 2 minutes to go in this offense. 3 ultimates ready to go for UTK, and it's almost 4 for William and Mary. Make it nearly 5. This could be a very big fight soon to come here. Ult by Duxta. Mascot gets very low. Duxta isn't able to find the kill, and he went up just a little bit too high. Grizzly shuts down the Sojourner, and he's going to run into Ninon for the Zen healing. Ult by Creeper. Creeper with 3. Big Emre ult by Creeper.
60 seconds remaining.
Ninon on the Lucio. Kirilu going fast. Chopper is up there. Oh, he gets revealed. Chopper is on point. Techie Malga with the sim wall. And he is going to fall. Sim wall stays up though. is going to shut down that map window. Duxta takes a lot of damage. This Sigma trying to check him. Grizzly with the Annihilation gets shut down. And now it's just Duxta trying to find a pick. Nenon there close. Duxta and Nenon trying to get these kills. It's Mascot, the only one left to live. William and Mary has 17 seconds. Duxta needs to try and build this ult. If he does, it is almost certainly going to be a UTK win. Grizzly falls very low. We're going to stay on the Duxta cam. He needs to farm. Good shots by Duxta. 80% to ult. Duxta, Teki Malga 1 gets first pick. Duxta falls very low. Is trying to live. Mascot falls very low. Duxta 97% to the ult. Does die. It's XCD living on point. He's trying to stall this out. Teki Malga 1 playing the game with him. Ring around the rosy. And now they're just focusing him down. William and Mary is stopped short of the first checkpoint. UTK is one push to the checkpoint on Havana away from being the Division 2 East champions.
Initiating match.
This has been one of the most thrilling series I've had the pleasure to commentate and watch. Both of these teams are no doubt some of the finest I've had the absolute honor of watching.
Ready for battle.
UTK's offense starts right now. Rosters are revealed. Same team comp for William and Mary. UTK looking to roll out on high here, it looks like. Need to watch out for this Zenyatta of Mascot. Naisu on the Sojourn. Also put in a lot of work. Mascot charging up a volley here. And he puts it in the wrong direction.
Stop the payload.
We're going to watch XCD here for a little bit as UTK begins their push. Duxta along with, big rock on a Duxta. That is just super unfortunate. Chopper caught close here. XCD looking for damage. UTK is already pushing up mighty far. Teki Malga and Chopper going up high. Nenon on the Juno is the only character swap for UTK. Chopper falls to Mascot. Teki Malga 1 on the sim, playing on the inside room, playing his advantage. Last thing William and Mary wants to do is get in that room. Duxta on the Emre, over peeking just a little bit too much, is going to fall to Creeper. Teki Malga 1 working on the high ground. He's setting up for a TP bomb, and he's right there. Is going to put some pressure out. It's an ult by XCD. Does find Grizzly. XCD barely living there. Creeper is 1 HP, falling to the sim turrets. Milk with the window is going to find a kill. Chopper falling very low. Chopper finds Mascot. Teki Malga 1 is going to pop the wall. It's Teki Malga 1. He gets the kill. It's Teki Malga 1 pushing this card up. It's going to have to be the Emre to touch. Creeper is there. Ult by Dexta. He finds Creeper. It's XCD on point. Naisu is down. Ult by Mascot. This is all William and Mary has left.
Our enemies approach.
UTK is 3.42 meters. 1. UTK are the NECC East Division 2 champions. What a series between these teams.
Play of the game.
Creeper, play of the game. GG's in chat to William and Mary. As per your all's request, and I think it goes without saying, I'm absolutely going to try and get a post-game interview here. So just sit tight for 1 second here as I try and get one of the players of UTK Orange to get into a voice call with me. All right, chat. We have Grizzly on the mic here. Grizzly, first off, that was one of the best series I think I've had the privilege of commentating. an incredible game between you and William and Mary. When you guys were down 1 coming out of Lijiang, what was going through your heads?
We realized that we just like low-key needed to lock in and put Techie Maga 1 on the sim. I think that made a big difference. We got him off Pharah. We kind of turned our brains on so that we could like not die to the Mei so much. The Mei wall was doing a lot for them on that first map. We banned Mei on the second map so that we could kind of like right the ship without thinking about it. And then I think we just took it from there and won the game.
Good strategy. There were obviously a few NA host moments, mainly the predicament on Midtown, where you guys had to stop the game and reset halfway through. You guys had an incredible defensive hold there. Did playing out and figuring out how William and Mary was attacking, did that actually help you guys come and just full hold them on that second offense?
I mean, I think when it first happened, we were all upset because we thought we were doing really good in the first place. Like, I think we were all kind of mad because we thought our hold was really good already. And then we kind of just realized, I realized that I was giga trolling on first point. Like, that was the only reason they even capped, is that I giga trolled like one of the fights. So we kind of just put our heads together. We're like, all right, no trolling. I think we full hold, and then we full held. It really sucked for them. I thought it sucked for us, but it really sucked for them.
Yeah, a lot of people in chat were in agreement with that. William and Mary getting that cart out and then having to completely reset and do it again, especially on a map like Midtown, is really not what you want to see. And then last question, when you guys got to Havana and you guys were on series point, did you have any doubt in your mind, or were you guys like, we're locked in, we know we're winning this?
Well, I mean, Havana's a really good map for them because we're just not, like, Sim's not that strong. We knew they were going to play a Zen kind of comp. And I didn't really want to swap off of Ram because it's kind of easy. So we were not worried, but we were concerned, I guess. Like, it was, I don't know. But we were just kind of thinking, like, they were going to throw some weird stuff at us and try to spawn hold, and then they kind of didn't. But, like, we kind of knew we had them on the ropes. I don't know why they didn't ban Emery on that last map. Like, that was kind of crazy. That's low-key how I knew that we were probably going to win, is I think they were just too frustrated to think straight at that point, which I get it, because the Midtown game was really a bummer. But, we just put our faith in Techie Maga 1 and let him win the game.
He did clutch up at the end there. Okay, I lied. This is the last question now. That was possibly the weirdest. When you guys rocked out on defense at the start of Havana, that might have been the weirdest, like, first point hold I've ever seen. Was that something that you guys cooked up to begin with, or was that just a, like, heat of the moment thing?
Like me standing on cart and just like seeing how long I could be there. That was definitely spur of the moment. We were not really prepared for that one. No.
It kind of worked.
Could have gone better. It could have gone better, but we got a whole minute off the clock. That's why we were so sure that they were going to spawn hole. We're like, we might as well try it too.
Yeah, I guess it was a good. I guess it was a good attempt. Yeah. Well, with that, I mean, congratulations, you guys are the East champions, beating a undefeated William and Mary, who I believe the entire season only dropped 2 maps. So incredible work by you guys, beating them 4-1, especially after your run-in with them earlier in the semester. Thank you very much, Grizzly. Enjoy the night. I know that you guys are probably super happy getting this probably best win of the semester.
Thank you, bro. And thank you for casting these games. It's been really fun to watch them. I'm sure everyone enjoys it. And I just want to shout out Aaron Keller for the map restart and the Ram buff. You're my goat. I take back everything I've ever said about you.
Thank you, Grizzly. I'm going to hop out now. You go enjoy the day, man. You've earned it.
Thank you, dude. You too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Grizzly XD on the post-game interview. With that, I think we are going to have to call it a night. This has been an incredible stream. UTK, the 2 seed, and could be considered the underdog here. 4-1 win in this best of 7 grand final matchup between William and Mary. are the East champions in their division. Definitely nothing to scoff at. These players are extremely good, as you saw. Huge plays by everybody all around between Duxta and Teki Malga 1, and for William and Mary XCD on the tank, constantly putting in work, along with Naisu. Shouts go all the way around. Everybody was doing work. But I think we're going to go ahead and call it over for tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in on Twitch and YouTube. We hope that this was as good of a watch for you all as it was for me, and we're going to go ahead and say goodnight.